The pressure on Cambodia's opposition has been rising in recent months, with the acting leader of the Cambodian National Rescue Party, Kem Sokha, holed up in party headquarters to avoid arrest on what many believe are politically motivated charges. But there's also hope, as the country's Prime Minister declared a ceasefire in the war of words during a two-week Cambodian national holiday. Chamroeun Nhay is a Cambodian MP and member of the CNRP. He says the atmosphere is still one of trepidation, but there have been some positive developments.
The situation is tough, especially since last years and until now, especially the last 3 months. It's very difficult, and like you see the situation over there, and the president of the party had to leave the country, and the acting president have to take refuge in the headquarters. So every day I stay here day and night over there, and usually we see the bodyguard unit of the Prime Minister all patrol in front of the office, and recently helicopters at the top of the headquarters, and also military marine submarine or something at the back of the office. So yeah, terrible.
In what appears to be, I guess, a positive development, we had the Prime Minister Hun Sen a couple of weeks ago declare a bit of a political ceasefire during a festival in Cambodia, and it seems that your party as well might be warming up to re-engaging in the political process after the boycott. There are reports that you are ending that boycott in Cambodia of the parliament. Is that the case? Are you seeing some positive developments in the political process?
Yes, we see that, and always CNRP always want to see that kind of thing, especially our motto is that no Khmer, no Cambodian is our enemy. Yeah, we always want to work together to rebuild this country, and especially we want to have the good atmosphere for the pre-election, so that people could choose, people could express the will. Yeah. So that's what we want. So I see good. Actually, we never declare boycott at National Assembly, but just some work that don't benefit to the people, we don't do it. But anything that benefit people, we still do it. We never stop working in that.
I'd like to ask you now about the CNRP's leadership. You mentioned Kem Sokha, who's currently holed up in the CNRP headquarters in Phnom Penh because police are threatening to jail him over what you say are politically motivated charges. But also your leader, Sam Rainsy, is in self-imposed exile in Paris at the moment after he was stripped of political immunity. Do you see any changes happening in their situation?
Not much, but recently we see some more pressure from the international community, and I see that, and I see also now the ruling party seem go back to the table at the National Assembly, so we go back together and talk. So I see some positive change recently.
Now, a lot of these events are happening in the lead up to some key elections. You have local elections happening in Cambodia next year, and in 2018 there'll be national elections. Do you believe that the events that are happening to your party and the opposition are related to the build-up to these elections?
Yes, of course. Yeah, I see that. I see that.
So do you feel that the government is threatened by the possibility of the popularity of the opposition then?
Yes, that's what I see.
Okay.
That's what I see.
You yourself have experienced firsthand some of this so-called intimidation by what turned out to be Prime Minister Hun Sen's personal bodyguards. You were beaten up twice, once in 2014 and in 2015. Why are you so committed to the cause despite facing such violence, I guess, at the hands of some government forces? Yeah,
Cambodia is my motherland, and always especially when I get out of the country, I see the life people in Australia, the life people of in America. I want Cambodian people to have such better life, and to do that, a lot of things like right now you see like a ruling power, they rule like the country for the last like 30 years, no change, and there's no democracy. That's why for the sake of the people, I have to do it. I want a better Cambodia. So if my life could do anything better for the 14 million people, I will do it.
Well, some interesting times ahead, certainly in Cambodia, and we will be watching in interest. Chamroeun, Nhay, we do thank you for coming in tonight.
I'm very welcome, and thank you so much for having me over here. Thank you so much.